Welcome back to Energy Bites, where I talk about all things energy for a happier and healthier life. Have you ever felt completely wiped out at the end of the day, even though you didn't do anything physically demanding? Like your brain is just done, but you can't even pinpoint why. Here's what's happening. Your energy is being drained. And the crazy part, it's happening in a way that most people don't even notice. Let me ask you this. Have you ever spent time with someone who just sucks the life out of you? You know, that friend who always complains, always needs something, and always has some kind of crisis. After spending an hour with them, you feel mentally exhausted, emotionally drained, and you feel like you need a nap just to recover. Now here's where it gets interesting. Your phone, social media, the endless notifications, they do the exact same thing, but on an even bigger scale. Because unlike that one energy-draining friend, your phone is with you all the time, morning, noon, and night, constantly pulling at your attention, taking away your focus, and leaving you mentally drained without you even realizing it. But here's the good news. You can take your energy back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set boundaries to technology that actually work so you can reclaim your focus, protect your energy, and feel more alive again. Let's get started. All right, let's break it down. Why does being constantly connected drain your energy so much? Think of your energy like a battery. Every time you pick up your phone, respond to a text, check social media, or even think about your unread messages, it's like opening 100 tiny apps in your brain, each one running in the background, draining your mental and emotional power. And the worst part, we don't even realize it's happening. Studies show that constantly switching between tasks, like scrolling, answering emails, and checking notifications, creates something called attention residue. It's like trying to cook 10 different meals at the same time. Your brain never gets to focus on just one thing, so it's constantly exhausted. And let's not forget the dopamine trap. Every time you get a like, a message, or a notification, your brain gets a tiny hit of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. But over time, this actually lowers your natural ability to focus and feel satisfied. So we keep scrolling, looking for the next hit. Sound familiar? Now let's talk about energy leaks. What are they and why should you care? Energy leaks are anything in your life that quietly, subtly, and consistently drains your personal energy. Think of it like a tiny hole in a water bottle. At first, you don't notice it. But over time, your energy slowly seeps out, leaving you depleted. Digital energy leaks come in many forms. For example, checking your phone first thing in the morning, giving your energy to the world before yourself. Mindless scrolling, letting social media influence and even dictate your mood. Constant notifications that keep your brain in a constant state of distraction. Arguing in comment sections. This is when you emotionally invest in negativity. And also, multitasking with tech, never allowing your brain to rest. Here's where it gets really interesting. Energy leaks don't just affect your focus, they affect your health. Your nervous system stays in a state of high alert, making it harder to relax, sleep, or even feel present in your own life. So if you're constantly exhausted but can't figure out why, this might be it. So far, we've talked about how technology drains your mental and emotional energy. But let's go deeper, because technology doesn't just affect you on a mind level, it affects your body too. Ever notice how after spending hours on your phone or computer, you feel physically tired, even though you haven't moved much? Your eyes feel strained, your head feels foggy, and sometimes you feel a weird tension in your chest. That's not a coincidence. Your body is constantly interacting with the signals and frequencies coming from your devices. Phones, Wi-Fi routers, Bluetooth devices, and even smart home gadgets all emit electromagnetic fields, or EMFs. Now your body has its own natural energy field. You are, at your core, an energetic being. Every cell in your body communicates with electrical impulses. But when you're constantly surrounded by artificial frequencies, especially from things like 5G, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi, it can interfere with your body's natural rhythms. Some people are more sensitive to EMFs than others, but common effects include brain fog, feeling scattered, unfocused, or mentally exhausted. Fatigue even if you've been sitting all day long. Poor sleep, as EMFs can disrupt melatonin production. Headaches and eye strain, especially from artificial blue light. Tension in the body, a feeling of tightness around the head, neck, and chest. Think of it like this. Imagine standing next to loudspeakers, blasting static all day long. Even if you're not consciously focusing on the noise, your body still feels it and reacts to it. That's what EMFs are doing to your system on a more subtle level. Now that we know what's draining you, let's talk about how to stop it. Setting digital boundaries isn't just about using your phones less. It's about reclaiming your energy and taking back control. The goal is not to completely disconnect from technology, but to use it intentionally without letting it control you. Your energy in the morning is sacred. It sets the tone for your entire day. But if you start the day by grabbing your phone and diving into emails, notifications, and news, you're basically handing your energy over to everyone else before you even get a chance to own it yourself. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, but instead of taking a moment to breathe, you grab your phone. The first thing you see is a work email about a problem that happened overnight. Immediately, your brain goes into problem-solving mode, your stress levels spike, and that calm morning energy is gone. Instead, it's important to give yourself at least 30 to 60 minutes of tech-free time in the morning. Use that time for things that fuel you instead of drain you. For example, breathwork, meditation, stretching, or simply drinking your coffee in peace. If you feel like you have to check your phone, then try this. Put your phone in another room before you go to bed. That way you'll wake up without immediately reaching for it. Before you open an app, ask yourself, why am I here? If you're here to check something specific, do it, then get out. If you're here just because you're bored, then really think about whether you can do something else that adds to your energy instead of draining it. For example, you open Instagram to reply to a message, but next thing you know, 30 minutes have passed and you've been sucked into videos of random people dancing or arguing online. Sound familiar? I know this has happened to me, and sometimes it still does, but just understand that it's not just a major time waster, but also an energy drainer. Mindless scrolling creates mental clutter and keeps your brain in a constant state of distraction. So it's critical to be intentional with your screen time. Set a time limit for social media or use the do not disturb mode while working. Or a very simple trick is to move distracting apps off of your home screen so it's not the first thing you see when you open your phone. Notifications are designed to steal your focus. Every ping, buzz, and red dot triggers your brain to react, whether it's important or not. Over time, this keeps your nervous system on constant high alert, leading to stress, anxiety, and exhaustion. If you're working on something important, but your phone buzzes, without thinking, you check it. Many times, it turns out that it's just a random email or social media update. Nothing urgent. But now, you've lost your focus, and it takes 23 minutes on average to fully regain deep concentration. The solution is to turn off notifications for anything that isn't urgent, social media, promotional emails, and even some group chats. If it's important, people will call or message you directly. Or even better, set Do Not Disturb during work or deep focus time so your energy isn't constantly being interrupted. Your brain isn't meant to be constantly connected. It needs time to rest, process, and reset. Without breaks, your mental energy never fully recharges, leaving you feeling exhausted all of the time. Imagine eating a meal and never stopping to digest, just continuously stuffing more food in. That's what we do with information overload. Your brain is constantly consuming, but never fully processing. In order to give your mind a break, create tech-free zones in your life, like the dinner table, bedroom, or time with loved ones, where you're fully present instead of half distracted by a screen. Just like you wouldn't keep checking your phone during an important business meeting or interview, why would you place less importance on loved ones, including yourself? Setting a digital curfew means no screens at least 1 hour before bed. Instead of scrolling in bed, try reading, stretching, or unwinding with a calming evening routine. This helps your brain transition into a relaxed state, improving sleep quality and restoring your energy for the next day. The internet can be a toxic place. From news that keeps you in a state of fear to political debates and arguments in comment sections. Negative energy online can easily drain you without you realizing it. For example, let's say you see a post that upsets you. You read the comments, and before you know it, you're emotionally invested in a debate with strangers. Your mood is ruined, and your energy is drained for the rest of the day. You don't have to engage in everything you see online. Protect your energy by muting, unfollowing, or unblocking anything that constantly drains you, whether it's certain accounts, news outlets, or negative people. Ask yourself, does this add to my energy or take away from it? If it drains you, remove it. Your energy is too valuable to waste. While we can't see them, EMFs are everywhere, from your phone, laptop, and smartwatch to the Wi-Fi router in your home. These signals constantly interact with your body's natural energy field, and over time, they can contribute to fatigue, headaches, brain fog, and even disrupted sleep. Think of it like standing under fluorescent lights all day. You might not notice the effect right away, but over time, it takes a toll. Here are a few ways you can reduce EMF exposure and protect your energy. Keep your phone out of your bedroom at night. Even on silent, it emits signals that can interfere with deep sleep. Use wired headphones instead of Bluetooth to minimize direct exposure near your head. Turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth when not in use, especially overnight. Spend time outside and ground yourself. Walking barefoot on natural surfaces helps discharge excess EMFs and rebalance your energy. Technology is powerful, but it's up to you to use it in a way that supports your well-being. Small changes can help you feel more energized, focused, and balanced. We live in a world where technology is woven into almost every part of our lives. It connects us, informs us, and even helps us grow, but only when we're in control of it, not the other way around. If you've been feeling mentally drained, emotionally overstimulated, or physically exhausted, technology might be playing a bigger role than you think. But the good news? You have the power to shift this. Think of your energy like a bank account. Every notification, every endless scroll, every late-night screen session is a withdrawal. If you keep spending without replenishing, you end up burned out, overwhelmed, and running on empty. But when you set clear digital boundaries, protect your energy, and use technology with intention, you start making deposits instead of constant withdrawals. Imagine waking up, feeling refreshed instead of immediately stressed by your phone. Imagine using social media with purpose instead of getting lost in mindless scrolling. Imagine having more focus, more clarity, and more energy for the things that actually matter. This isn't about rejecting technology. It's about creating a healthier relationship with it. A relationship where you decide when and how to engage instead of letting algorithms and notifications dictate your attention. So now, I want you to ask yourself, where is technology draining me the most? And what's the first boundary I need to set? Start with just one small change, whether it's a tech-free morning, turning off unnecessary notifications, or setting a digital curfew. Even the smallest shift can create a massive difference in how you feel. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on protecting your energy and living an empowered life. Until next time, take care, stay informed, and always stay inspired.